y'all, welcome to my channel. I am so excited that I was able to be guest designer for SumMore Fun stamps and that I got to play with the new release. This stamp set is called Tangled Tinsel, and these are just a few of the stamps in that set. I had so much fun playing with it. So if you would like to see how I created this gorgeous card, set a spell, kick your shoes off, and let's begin. So we're going to start out by placing our masks down for our ornaments. Now that our masks are down, we're going to bring in our ink colors and our blending brush. We're going to use the colors Pine Needles, Evergreen Bough, and Cracked Pistachio. In order to not get my hand inky, I have put this glove on, and now we're just going to apply the ink over the entire panel. Now we're going to bring in the color Evergreen Bough. And our darkest color is going to be Pine Needles. Now we're going to go back in with the Evergreen Bough. And to end it off, we're going to go in with the Cracked Pistachio. Now I'm going to take this stamp from the Tangled Tinsel stamp set, and I'm going to stamp that in Pine Needles around these ornaments, or at least the masks for the ornaments. Now we're going to go in with the Evergreen Bough. Okay, now we're going to remove the masks. So it looks like we're going to have to come up with something to do with this one, since there's a little oopsie there. So we're going to start out by stamping the ornaments, at least in these two sections, because we're going to have to figure something else out for this section. So I'm going to do a little trick right here where we're not going to stamp the top part of our ornament, because that would be the part that's going to get tied with string. So I've got a different idea for it. So we're going to stamp using the ink color we're going to blend with. So the ink we're stamping with right now is by Hurley Create, and it's called Crown Me. So now we're going to use Catherine Pooler Flirty Fuchsia to ink up our next ornament. What we're going to do now is bring out this reverse mask that I created using a post-it note. Now these are one of those post-it notes that's all covered on the back side, and we're going to bring in some extra post-its just to make sure we don't have another boo-boo on our card. And we're just going to use makeup brushes to apply the ink. So we're just going to start off light. Then what we're going to do is go back in. We're just going to add a little bit more ink to give it a little bit of a darker shade. And then to top it off, we just go in even darker. Okay, so there you go with that. So now we need to do the same thing here where we used the ink color Crown Me. And I'm actually just going to use this brush to go in with the Crown Me because they're both sort of in the same color family. Okay, now we can just go in darker. Now we just need to go in, stamp and color and cut a whole other sheet of cardstock so that we have an ornament right here. What we're going to do now is we're going to bring in our powder tool and we're going to heat emboss the sentiments as well as our little tie for our ornament. I'm going to bring in VersaMark Dazzle in Frost. We're going to bring in some Princess Gold embossing powder. So we're just going to heat this up. I would like to thank y'all so much for sticking with me to the end of the video. I will have links to where you can find the supplies that I used today in the description box below. I hope y'all stay safe, stay healthy, stay crafty. Oh, and have a wonderful holiday season. Bye!